Hey, everybody. Welcome to a special Sunday night edition, afternoon, not on Tuesday, sketch up. Um,
Tuesday night live on
Bacon's here.
Sunday.
Bacon's here. Annika's here.
Tuesday night live
Becker's
on
here.
Sunday.
Live on Sunday. But let's bring on our guests all the way from Italy. We have Marco Santucci and Maria Sanapo. How are you guys doing?
Hello, everyone. Hi.
Hey.
Happy to be back here. We're so happy.
Yeah. We're glad to have you back. So tonight, Marco and Maria, they're going to be doing kind of like bus sketches.
Yeah.
So we'll be taking. We're gonna get these. We'll get talking to them during the show, but we'll get the claims rolling and everything. I'm gonna bounce out of here and let Becker and Bacon and Annika do their thing, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
Sounds good. So as you can see on the bottom scroll, we got sketches, $150 plus shipping and 4% processing. Bacon.
Nobody
How
wants
are
to
you
see me,
doing,
Ken.
Bacon?
Drawing.
And that means the claims are live. We have a Marco Santucci claim available, as you can tell by the scroll. And we'll be able to see both drawing tables. I see one claim, two claims. If we get to 4, we go to a wheel. We're past. We're at 5.
One. All right. So we only take 5, right, for the wheel?
Yeah.
All right.
I believe so.
Yep. You're
okay. So Ken, when you're ready, I'll start reading the names to you in the order I see them. I have Tom Smithy Man, Philip Quattrone, Misty and Christy are one name. PJ Smalls and Brian Marin. For everyone else, hang in there and we'll have more claims available. More chances. And then Ken, when you have the wheel up and ready to go.
I gotta say, PJ Smalls is the coolest name of all time. It just rings.
Oh, looks like Ken's got
something happening. Philip, I don't
buffering.
say anything. I just write invoices. Philip, I don't know how anything works.
There is a wheel.
All right, here we go. We have a wheel. And it looks like we already have a winner. Philip.
Really?
So, Philip, you have won the claim for a $150 sketch plus shipping and 4% processing. Please get a hold of Annika.
Oh, I have him.
Oh, you have that one.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
I know, Philip.
Perfect. And then just tell us what you're claiming. And now we have a Sanapo claim available. I probably massacred that name.
Of course, Philip wants Wonder Woman.
So, Marco, that's a Wonder Woman for Philip.
Okay, Wonder Woman. Okay, here we go.
You guys, and last time we did this, they were so phenomenal.
And we have 3 claims already. If we get to 4, we'll go to a wheel. Correct? Is it 4 or is it 3?
It's 4.
It is 4. Okay. So we still are sitting at 3.
Can I start?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Here we go now.
All right, so I'm thinking this one's going to go to PJ.
Yeah, it looks like PJ
Smalls
gets the claim. So, PJ, tell us what you want.
And I also have PJ's information.
Perfect.
These are all like our regulars.
Just tell us what character you want, PJ. Magic from ML.
Magic. Fantastic.
Oh, because he got magic from Marco last time. That's right. So now he's
Okay,
gonna have
okay. I
dueling.
like it. Philip says, I keep missing out on streams, so wanted to come hang out. And if you have any questions for either of our guests, just let us put it in the chat and we will ask it.
I don't have a question, but I have a comment.
What?
Maria, on your Instagram, I saw a gorgeous Jane Foster Thor that you're working on. Whew,
Oh, thank you.
I was so jealous. It looks so good.
Thank you. It's a commission. I will post it tomorrow or the day
Oh,
tomorrow. Yeah,
yeah.
it's finished. So I give priority to the covers, but it's finished. It's been finished for some days. So
Mhm.
we'll see it soon. Absolutely. Thank you.
It's phenomenal.
Thank you.
I wonder if it's. Can't wait to see. I'm so jealous.
So Jeff says, hello, everybody. Wish I could join you. Stupid work. And Paul says he knew you were going to comment on that, Annika.
Oh, on the Jane Foster. I have one
Mhm.
from Maria from the last sketch op we did, but that one is. I mean, talk about that one for a while. It's so good.
It's a little weird to see Jeff in the comments and I'm the one who's on the show.
Yeah, are you guys the same person? Is this an elaborate hoax?
We are definitely not the same person because he likes 3 a.m. for some reason, and that time does not exist for me.
Why not?
Yes, we will have some interior pages and I think some covers. We'll do that a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some of them yesterday, actually. They look great. I loved that. I was saying before we went live, I really liked that Jon Stewart Emerald Knight one shot.
Oh, yeah, I work a lot on those pages, I have to say. And I have a lot of fun doing them because I evolve a bit my style, because instead of using the simple ink, I also use the gray tones on those pages. So I have a lot of fun creating special effects, gray tones on for the shadows to create more depth on the panels, and I really enjoy it. And I am happy that the guys from DC give to us all this freedom to evolve our style, graphic style. So I have to say that it has been a blast for me.
Yeah, I really liked your depiction of Hypertime. Ronald Shepard asks, what are the top 2 characters that each artist likes to draw?
For us.
Yes.
Okay.
What are your favorite 2 characters?
I say, or you say?
Oh, you first.
Okay.
We're talking about
For me, in this moment, I'd like to work obviously on Batman.
He is Batman, actually.
Yeah. I'd really like to work on a Batman story. I have to say that I never worked on that characters. Actually, in the last month, I worked on a couple of covers of the character, but they are still.
They haven't been released.
They are not released
Yeah.
yet, so I can't show nothing. But I already done a couple of covers for the character, and I hope to show them soon. But I never worked on a real story of the characters. I worked on him when I was working on Injustice, on the Injustice series, but it was the Injustice Batman. It's not the DCU normal Batman. And so I'd really like to work on that character, I have to say.
And the second one?
And the second one, maybe it's too simple, but maybe it could be Superman because he's another big guy of the DC Comics. So it's a very, I think that it's a very difficult character to draw because he's so iconic. He's a so important character,
Yeah.
and you don't have to make mistakes when
It's
you draw
perfect.
him.
Has to be perfect. So,
It's very difficult to draw, but I'd really like to draw him. For at least from if we're speaking about DC Comics characters. If we speak about Marvel, obviously we have other characters, but like Spider-Man, for example. But I already worked on Spider-Man, so it would be fantastic working on it again, obviously. But I already did it, so I already done that kind of work.
well, my two favorite characters are, I know it's obvious. I know probably you already know that, but it's our Wonder Woman and Zatanna. I've already worked on Wonder Woman, and I've already worked with Zatanna, but I really would like to see something dedicated only to Zatanna. So I think that it's very underrated as a character. Wonder Woman is fantastic, but she has plenty of issues, books, and Zatanna hasn't got. So I really would like to see more of her because she's amazing. I think she's an amazing character. She can offer a lot to people. So these are absolutely the two that I prefer. And for Marvel, for Marvel, I love Scarlet Witch, and also female Thor. So Jane Foster is fantastic. She's super strong. So I like very strong ladies. And oh my god, with a hammer. Oh my god, it's fantastic. So these are my favorite characters so far.
Yeah, you're right. Zatanna doesn't get a lot of love. She
Yeah.
doesn't seem to be able to hold a book, even when Paul Dini was writing it a few
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, it was. But I don't know why now she's not having so much importance. She should be used more.
They pretty much have her in Justice League Dark storylines usually anymore.
Yeah.
Filippo Marzo says, hi to everybody, and ciao Maria and ciao Marco.
Hello,
Ciao,
hello,
Filippo.
Filippo. Ciao.
Ciao, Filippo.
We met him at New York Comic Con.
You rock, Filippo.
And he made an interview with me some time ago, maybe under the COVID period, maybe. I don't remember.
I don't know, we made plenty of interviews during the COVID period too. So it was a terrible period. Oh my god. I laughed not to cry. I got so dramatic. Yeah, oh my god. I don't remember anything about that period. I just canceled everything and
I think that the COVID period is like the blip of Thanos.
Yes,
it's like something that erased everything.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think so. I think it was saying. My god.
So is everybody ready to start seeing an art drop? Is the chat ready for that? Let Ken know in the chat if you guys want to have him start showing.
Oh, you wanna see?
Oh no, the pages, the pictures of the pages Ken has.
Okay.
The interiors.
Okay, if you want, if you prefer, if somebody's interested in the pages on the cover, we have them physically here, so we can also show physically the pages, the covers, so they can have a better look. So no
Yeah.
problem at all.
Okay.
But
Well,
I
we're
think
getting yeses, so Ken,
Yeah.
let it rip.
Because to have a second look, only for to be, I don't know.
Yes, if there's one you want to see closer, and Ken's got the prices here. Up first, we have an Aquaman Green Arrow Deep Target #1 cover.
I think Ken's gonna label each of the slides with a number. So this one's obviously #1, guys. So just claim one if you want it, or claim the number that's on the slide.
And also, if you would like to re-see them, it's a lot easier for Ken to pull them up quickly if you know the number. Okay, so just if you want to re-see one, just let us know what number.
#2, Aquaman Green Arrow Deep Target #2 cover.
Whoa!
Yeah, these are fantastic.
That's a pretty cool team up. I didn't even know there was an Aquaman Green Arrow book.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a mini series.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was a mini series. Very fun. I only drew the covers, but it was great. It was.
Are you
curious-
allowed to talk about any of the projects you're working on right now?
Oh, at the moment, I'm waiting for the next project. So I'm still waiting for that. I didn't start on a new project in this moment, so
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Look at that dragon. That is cool.
Those
Yeah,
tones too.
The good part of doing these covers is that again, I evolve my technique in making this cover, because I started with the #1 that was it was a cover made with the simple ink and gray tones. On the second, the third maybe I worked with the gray tones in Copic markers, and the other covers I totally painted the covers with acrylic. So every time I try to make my life more complicated.
Oh yeah, I'm the witness.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm the witness.
What
This is my
What are
problem.
the size of today's sketches?
A4.
Before, yeah.
Yeah.
A4. Okay. So Ronald, that's A4.
Wow.
Okay.
And when Ken sent us a message that said when we get to the Emerald Knight pages, it is the entire book. Does anyone know what the inches breakdown is to A4, Bacon?
I'll look it up.
Yeah, A4 is kind of it's fairly close to like 8.5 by 11.
Okay.
It's just a little smaller than 9 by 12.
It's 8.27 by 11.69.
So
She just had to show you up, Bacon.
so pretty close to 8.5 by 11.
But not correct, Bacon. Annika had to correct you. Show you up.
You guys have all missed, me and Annika fighting on screen. So
You're welcome.
It's great.
I prefer to think of it as her improving you, Bacon.
yeah, that's a good way to put it, Becker.
Well, I see her more often, so she's coming to KC, so I don't want to get beat up.
Very
I've
true.
got to take sides here.
So where are you guys right now, Marco and Maria?
Where are we now?
Yeah, because you're world travelers. I follow you guys both on Instagram, and you guys are always all over the place.
Oh, we are in Italy right now.
Yeah.
Italy,
Yeah, Italy. Yeah.
and you're coming to Boston in a month or two, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And we can't wait because sometimes when we don't travel we are not traveling for some months, we are like, we miss traveling.
Yeah.
So I would like to go abroad. I miss people. I miss the convention. And when at the convention, at the end of the convention, we are exhausted.
Yeah.
And we want to come home. And then we want to come to conventions. So it's a strange, it's a strange.
We need to come back close in our studies.
Yeah.
Studio.
And we have a claim is back up again. Ken, he will get you when you least expect it. So get those claims in for Marco.
That Ken, he's a sneaky guy.
He is.
Just enjoying a talk about world travels, and he just puts it up.
I know.
We have 3 claims already. Wait, 4. We will have a wheel spin. If that 5th person wants to get in, you have a little bit of time. And we are at 5. I'll give Ken a few seconds to get his wheel ready, and then I'll start feeding him the names.
Man, you Facebook people have gotten good at this claiming thing since the last time I was on.
We have Jonathan Rowland, Ken David Desmond, Tom Smithyman, Misty and Christy, and then Brian Marin.
I love the last name Smithyman. I think I say this every time Tom claims something. I'm like, that's such a cool last name.
Right? Yours is Smithy Man, mine's PJ Smalls, because it just makes me feel like PJ Smalls.
And Riley, you're coming in just a little late. Sorry. Better luck on the next one.
Becker, you're so much nicer at saying that they missed it.
I try to be nice.
Ooh,
I'm from the Midwest.
I think Biran means Brian, but
I don't think we have a beer in. I think you got to spin again.
Well, maybe Brian will change his name to Biran just to get this claim. And
it's fun.
Brian,
it's fun making fun of Ken when he's not on camera.
I keep expecting Bacon to suddenly disappear.
Oh, don't worry.
You could ask yourself a question.
Do
I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
What is that?
Advertising?
Brian, please let us know what your claim is. You won.
Yeah, Biren.
Well, we're waiting.
See, all these mean East Coasters. This is why Annika, I appear to be more nice. Because my manners come off as being too nice. Brian is wondering, Marco, can Brian get a Catwoman in her wedding dress?
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a frequent request.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got it, sir.
After Wonder Woman, I have to draw Catwoman in wedding dress.
After this Wonder Woman, you have a Catwoman claim.
Okay. Yeah, I have to say that is one of my favorite commission. I did it some years ago, but sometimes there are specific pieces that came out much better than others. I don't know why, but a lot of people love that piece. So sometimes the people keep asking me, can you make Catwoman with the wedding dress? Yeah. Okay.
Both of these are coming along so well. And now we have a Maria claim available. So get your claims in, everybody. Ken is just, he's got the 1-2 punch going. Philip will get the Maria claim if no one else. If not enough people come in to get a wheel spin.
Philip's like, stop talking, Becker. I want it.
I don't want to curse him. We only have 2 so far. So, Philip, you're looking good so far. But we're going to let people... We need to be friendly to the leg. So, if anyone else wants to force a wheel spin, we're looking for 2 more. We'll give it about 15 more seconds. We are now waiting for one. One claim will force the wheel spin, and we're at about 10 seconds. 5, 4, 1. Philip, go ahead and pick what you want from Maria. And congratulations.
Is anyone gonna be shocked if it's a Wonder Woman? I won't be.
I don't know the customers as well as you do. Yeah, Wonder Woman, please. So Maria, your next one will be a Wonder Woman.
Fantastic. Okay, it's okay. Fantastic.
You have chosen wisely.
Can you? Okay, I'm assuring that you can see what I'm doing. So
Oh,
because with a pencil, I understand that you probably don't see very well. But now I'm inking, and probably you can see something.
And I know Ken will keep those pages going too for people that are looking to claim the interiors. I think we left off on Emerald Knight.
Becker is a lot nicer. I would have just said, "Hey Ken, put the freaking pages back up."
See? I'm a sweetheart.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to put some characters on the pages.
Oh, that's a great one of the Emerald Guard.
Yeah.
Oh, these are wonderful.
When they say to me, draw all these characters, I draw every single character.
Yeah.
I'm not able to use tricks or something like that. I should do that, but I tend to draw everything.
This is the battle against the Phalanx, or that the Dark God. Is it Esker? Something like that.
Yeah.
Do you two like working on team books or solo books more?
On teamwork, yes, we did. We did once. If we work on teamwork sometimes.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
On Green Lantern, it happens because
Yeah.
I needed some help to close a couple of books, especially one, and we worked perfectly together. It was, I think that it was the first time that we worked in that way. Maybe.
Yeah, it was the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drew all the layout
Yeah.
of the
pages.
Layout / pencils, and Maria Laura made the finishing and the inking of the pages, and I think that the final work was great.
Well, yeah, actually, since Marco is my mentor, I know exactly how it works. So even if we have different styles, we have two separate artistic figures. We have a very similar approach to the work we do. And since I know exactly how it works, it was easier also for the workflow. So I just, and actually we are in the same house. So it just, we are into different studios. Yeah. But, it's very easy if I have to ask for something or if Marco has to ask something and it just comes upstairs or calls me through Skype, because we have to be honest, we have to tell the truth. Marco, you call me through Skype.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm upstairs and my Skype rings and it's Marco.
Yeah. Because it's very weird, but even if we live in the same house, working in two different studios, and we use Skype like an interphone.
Yeah.
So is the best way to communicate.
Yeah, but it depends. When Marco takes a break, okay, and to eat or drink something, he comes upstairs to my studio, and it's like I have Marco eating here behind me. It's like I'm working and I hear this. Here, right on my here, like it's terrible.
So, can you explain these interiors a little bit? Can you explain your process? Are they blue lines or?
Oh, okay. I usually work. I create usually the layout in digital for a simple reason. Because you can do the work faster, and if needed, you can change the thing faster. Because the digital is good for only one thing, to go faster. But after that, I bring everything on paper. I refine the sketches, the layout, and close the everything on paper with the real ink, because uh, actually I don't like so much the digital work in general, and I prefer to work totally traditional when I can. Obviously, when the time is really tight, I'm forced to work on digital, but I prefer don't do that if I can. So I find this compromise, this way to work a part of the page on digital, on the part where I create, as I said, the layout and everything, but the real final page is totally made on paper, because the rendering of the real ink is too much better than the digital one, in my opinion. So I work in that way. So to to answer to your question, in general, there is only one original, obviously, of my pages,
So these
because
are the originals. It's just the pencils were done digitally, and then what you have here are the traditional inks, correct?
yeah, but they are not simple. They are not proper pencils, because I tend to print on paper the sketch of the pages,
Okay.
and I totally close the panels with the ink, straight with the inks.
Yeah.
So for
Okay.
example, if you try to make the same thing, for example, on another page printed with the same layout, you won't obtain the same result, because when I ink, I tend to really draw the page. Is the part where I really draw the page. Is when I do a part of the pencils, actually, because I make a jump between the layout to the inks straight. Okay, so actually the bigger part of the work is on paper anyway, because you have to think that in general I tend to spend about uh, half of the day to make the layout of the page, or maybe less sometimes. But I spend one day to refine the page and ink it totally. So the bigger part of the work is on paper. I want to be clear to be clear about that.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for making that clear. I just wanted to make sure so the people buying know what the
We use
process
the
is.
same. We use the same method. I do the same. I was used to working digitally, but sometimes somehow my work was like cold,
Yeah.
and I didn't like the result. And then I just changed my way of working, and I do exactly the same as Marco. So I do a very sketchy pencil, and with the ink, I sometimes also with the pencil on the paper, I redraw something. For example, in the last covers I did, there are some small characters, and in that way, I just left the layout and then I redraw the character on pencil, and then I inked the pencil and I finished in that way.
I got lost in looking at the pages. Oh, and that Wonder Woman is fantastic.
Thank you, guys. Okay, I'm almost done. Let me make the last touch. No.
And if anybody has more questions, please put them in the chat. Or if you just want to comment on what you're seeing on the drawing board. Sorry, Maria.
Oh no, sorry. I was saying that we'd be more than happy to answer all the questions. So
Absolutely.
oh yeah.
Okay. Moreover, okay.
And then Maria and Marco, do you want to do your finishes on these later so that we can get to some more claims and keep the process moving for people who still haven't been able to claim yet, or do you prefer to finish all at once?
I prefer to close the pieces, but if you want, we can do in that way. If you
Well,
prefer.
it's something we do here sometimes, just because it does allow for more people to get through.
Okay.
But it's up to you. It's your show.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. Perfect.
Absolutely.
So it's like having a list, so it's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, the Wonder Woman is almost done at this point.
So Brian had a question. He wants to know if you guys are going to go to any West Coast shows in the U.S. this year.
We hope so, but we still don't know. Would like to come. Last time we were in WonderCon, right? The last con in the West Coast. It was WonderCon. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was great. It was so great.
Yeah, because it's so warm when we went outside.
But also the atmosphere. Absolutely was very warm outside.
Yeah, so what are your cons you have scheduled now?
Boston, Wiki Comic Con, MCM London.
Yes.
I think New York Comic Con. I hope so.
New York Comic Con, almost for sure.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Well, I think that's it for
now. That's all for all for now. Yeah, for now. We don't know. Probably we will add something else or some other con.
Yeah.
So we still don't know.
Wicked Comic Con seems to have a really good list. A lot of big names going to that show.
Yeah. And we are really happy to go there. Really
happy.
Yeah.
One of our followers, Paul Lee, he's in the chat. He's going to be there, so he said he's going to wait to ask you all his questions at the show.
Oh, fantastic! We can't wait to see you.
Yeah.
We will waiting for you. Fantastic! It's always great to meet people.
Okay.
Conventions. It's fantastic.
Well, look at that Wonder Woman.
Okay, I show you.
Oof. Philip.
Okay.
You lucky man.
Philip, I hope you enjoy that as much as the rest of us do.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, really?
You are doing good.
I'm
also, Maria Laura is doing a great job.
I'm finishing.
She's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one is always the slowest. So I really need to warm up a bit. I'm like a diesel car, and then I go after a while.
mi passiamo un po'.
Once you get going, nobody can stop you.
Yeah.
Vuoi no, modificare.
And
Ok,
get back at it.
allora, let's start Selina. Mm.
I love watching the process.
There's some more pages up on the screen, guys. So if there's anyone you want to claim, just let us know the number.
And remember, all prices are do not include shipping or the 4% buyer premium. Blah, blah.
Whoa, that one's cool. The whoosh.
What is it? What is it, Annika?
The whoosh.
Oh, okay.
Let me
Just
see.
And more whoosh.
Yeah, there's a lot of whooshing.
Oh God.
I always like how planets look. For some, that's my other one I really like. Planets, cell phones, and planets.
Yeah, I believe this is all out in the Dark Zone number 4. John's going world to world, protecting them from the Dark God. And I'm going to mess this up, but Esker or something like that. Because John's the only one that can create Green Lanterns now. And that symbol change on his chest you see here in this one, that's an orb because there are no longer rings. There haven't been rings in a few years. They're Green Lantern orbs.
Interesting.
And John is what you would call, he's not a god per se. They call it the Ascended.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this double page. That's cool.
Where's James Siegel when you need him?
Yeah, this is from Endless Winter. A really funny project, I have to say, because I drew the historical part of the miniseries because it was about it was during the Viking period, so it was nice because I mixed the superhero stuff with Viking stuff, so it was great.
I liked that series or that storyline.
And I'm extremely happy about that project because they made action figure of the main character, of the main villain of the story, the Frost King.
The Frost King, yeah.
Yeah. The McFarlane Toys made an action figure of that character, and I create that character. So I'm really proud about that of that project. Okay. So in order to go faster for Selena and for the other pieces, if you want, I can arrive to the inking part without making the gray tones part, so we can go faster. And
as long as you guys are okay with that, that would just get us a couple more claims. But it's 100% up to you guys. So you just let us know.
Yeah, no problem. I can do the gray tones part later without problems.
Okay. All right, so sounds good.
We can get more pieces. So.
I'm sure people will appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody in the chat's going to complain about that.
we do our best to
Yeah.
satisfy all the people that love comics and original art in general.
Yeah.
If anybody has any other questions for both of them or either one of them, just let us know in the chat. Do you both have exclusives with DC, or have you ever considered, like, I know Marco has been with Marvel before, but have you ever considered going back to them? Or I know Maria has some Vampirella covers, so other companies maybe.
No, we are not in an exclusive.
No.
So we are, we accept all the offers we have.
Obviously.
We get.
The work is work.
Of course. Yeah, well,
Of
it
course.
depends on the exclusive, of course, what the exclusive offers. So it also depends on that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Peter David X Factor. So I remember when Marco was on that. That was some great comics.
Yeah, it was a great series, and I think that Peter David is a fantastic storyteller, and I laughed a lot when I was reading the scripts because there was so much humor, so much fun inside those stories, and I have
Bacon, I'll be right back.
yeah, and I really like that period of my career because I really loved when I worked on that kind of stories. Really like it. Really like it. It was a perfect mix between humor and superhero stories. So it was fantastic, really.
Yeah, I have to agree. He did a great job of like making sure that every character had their time in the spotlight, and like you said, a lot of humor, but then also
Yeah.
a lot of action.
Yeah. It was great. It was totally great.
He reminds me a lot of like James Gunn in the movies, where he can make you laugh, but he can also show you a lot of action.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Raleigh, I don't think we had any Vampirella interiors, but I think we have some covers that we can offer pretty soon.
Yeah. Ok. Sono io?
Non so se fa bene. Non so se è meglio. Oh, te lo dico subito.
Sì.
Sul tavolo è meglio.
Ok.
Ok.
That's a great looking magic.
Thank you.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, really.
I do my best. I do my best to make you happy. I'm here for you. There's my name on it, so I do my best.
Misty and Christy in the chat asked if you guys still have any X Factor pages, Marco.
If I still have X Factor pages, if I have other pages of X Factor,
Yeah, I don't think we have any up for claim today, but I think they were just curious if you still had any that you sell.
Yeah. There are still some pages of X Factor that you can see them on my website. All the pages that you see on my website, www.marcosantucciart.com,
Okay.
are available, absolutely available. Yeah. So if someone wants to ask information about prices, everything about those pages, can write to me without problem with the website. But I still have some pages of X Factor. Absolutely yes, and I think that she already bought one or two originals of X Factor, if I'm not wrong. If I'm not wrong.
Finished.
So there you go, Misty and Christy. You can go to marcosantucciart.com and see what they have available.
Wow,
Finished.
that's so pretty. PJ Smalls, that's gorgeous.
All right.
Okay.
That diesel train's running now.
Oh yeah.
Ok.
Tu vois?
Io vuoi. No, di qua c'è più spazio. Se vuoi.
Okay.
And we have a claim up. Marco Santucci claim available.
Hello, David Desmond, with that first claim. Oh, geez, they're coming in now.
I was going to say that, yo, woof, we're at 5. That was fast.
That was really fast. It was 1 and then boom, 5.
So, Ken, when you're ready, it would be David, Misty, Jonathan, Colossus, and Tom. And Dagny, I'm sorry, but you just came in a little late. This is Wheel of Claims today if we get 4 or more, and we cut it off at 5, Murdoch. And yeah, Dagny, just stick around. We are getting to these as quickly as possible. So
Dagny claimed a sketch on a commission list we had last week, and I asked if they had ever had a claim with us before. I feel like Dagny switches their last name every single time.
No,
that's the same one.
Well, on Facebook when she claimed it was a completely different last name.
Really?
Oh,
Christy Misty, you got it. Guys, I mean, I root for everybody, but Christy and Misty have been in it since the very first claim.
Yes, they have. And just let us know what you'll be getting drawn by Marco.
Sorry?
Oh, they just did another claim, and they we're just waiting. It was Christy and Misty.
Yeah.
One.
With what character?
We don't know yet. We're waiting.
Okay.
Jamie Madrox, a favorite character of mine.
Okay. Just to stay on
Very nice.
A personaggio di X-Files.
Just to make Misty and Christy jealous before they get their sketch, I have a Shatterstar from Marco.
Oh yeah. Shatterstar. Great character.
Oh yes, agreed.
Yeah, I always thought that first appearance is still criminally undervalued.
Oh, for sure.
And I haven't looked at the price in a while, but that's a book. I wouldn't say hoard or anything, but I'd probably have between 3 and 5 of them.
Wow.
King size Fantastic Four annual number 5, is it?
Up more art, guys. Whoa, this one's cool.
How does everybody feel that there's going to be a Swamp Thing movie coming up?
I'm very excited.
We're very excited about it.
Yeah.
Also, the series was great, but they canceled it.
Yeah, the series was really good, and
Yeah.
it just stinks that it cost so much money to make.
Yeah, it was a pity.
Yeah.
A big pity because it was a great stuff.
Yeah.
Really great product.
For people who do collect comic books or just even comic book keys, I've been saying for a few years now, the time is to get the DC keys is now, and now it might be even too late. But last weekend I actually picked this little beauty up, Strange Adventures 180 first appearance of Animal Man.
Very
Buddy
nice.
Baker. Yeah. Get those obscure characters because that's what James Gunn likes.
Hey, Ken, go back one to 67 if you can. Look at that.
I have to look on my phone.
Wow. Those are some.
Powerful women.
Yep. My
Oh, that's
fave.
awesome. I love the JSA. I'm so glad they're back.
Ha, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Serena and Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a commercial too? It was,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, in the commercial, Serena had blonde hair, and the one before this one, you can see that Serena has black hair.
Mm-hmm.
But they asked me to change it, so the time was short, and I changed it digitally. So what you see is everything which was published in that way, except the first one where Serena has blonde hair. Yeah, that one. And they weren't sure about the hairstyle, and so this was the first approved version. And then they told me, no, change the hair, So okay, we'll do it. But you have to do it tomorrow. I was like, okay. So, yes.
Look at that Sheena cover. Wow.
Yeah, that's so gorgeous. Wow.
Thank you.
Oh.
All right.
I
Whoever
told-
was asking about Vampirella, here we go.
This covers have a particular story because my editor in Dynamite told me, Maria, we are doing a bunch of comics about Vampirella, but in different multiverses, so you can do whatever you want with the costumes. And I was like, okay, I'm in. Absolutely. I was so happy to do it. I said, Maria, create your own costumes, create your own Vampirella. And I was like, oh my God, I was really happy to do it.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to see these last night, and I flipped through them all, and they're very unique for sure.
Maria is very good to draw this kind of concept and covers because she has a great imagination.
I love this. I love this number 3. Like this is the one I used to post on our Facebook group.
This is my
that's
favorite
cool.
as well because it was I had a blast on it. So it was like, okay, she's a pirate. I want her to be a pirate, and so yeah, it's like Vampirella Sparrow or something like that. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so happy to do it.
Vampirella Sparrow. I love that. They should make a comic about that.
Yeah, Vampirella Sparrow by Maria Laurson.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, she had all those crazy ideas about
I
this
have.
character. She's great.
I'm crazy.
Yeah. I couldn't do the same. I'm more technical.
I
Too
love
much,
that.
maybe.
I love that. I
Too
love
much
that.
sometimes.
No, it's great. It's okay.
Wow, that Catwoman is coming along. It's pretty. I love her wedding dress. Her wedding dress was so nice. Ken, we already have one.
Ken, we already have one, buddy.
Sorry, guys, that was a mistake.
We put the fun in no refund.
Intanto c'è la pubblicità. Ok. Oh.
I don't know who Facebook user is. Who says howdy? I'm gonna find out. Hi, Avi.
Yeah.
I just realized I had my mic on mute.
I was wondering, I was like, is Becker on the phone? I was trying to figure it out.
No, I'm just dumb.
Avi, West Coast Bacon. Give StreamYard permission. Come on, buddy.
West Coast Bacon. Why do you call him West Coast Bacon?
Because he lives like near LA-ish. And he came to San Diego and we hung out a lot. So he became West Coast Bacon. Because Bacon said he wasn't coming to San Diego. I feel like Avi's also like been one of our like a 4C faithful since like the very beginning. I feel like I don't know.
Oh boy.
I've been pretty-
other people like your nicknames too.
It's okay, Avi. I have the same problem.
And he says he kind of looks like Bacon.
We're gonna have to do it side by side next time because I think Bacon's coming to San Diego this year, Avi. So
Oh, cool.
He's still not as cool as regular Bacon.
Oh boy. Battle of the Bacons. Hi, Linda Craig.
hey, Linda. Brian, this Catwoman.
This makes me laugh so hard, especially since he's Facebook user.
So does that make you just Bacon, or are you East Coast Bacon?
Oh no, I am the Bacon. Capital
The
T
Bacon. I don't know, but it's all making me hungry.
Yep. I honestly was gonna cook some bacon before the stream started, but I didn't have enough time.
Wow.
I know. Epic fail.
Well,
Brian,
I'll see you guys at Heroes.
Oh yeah, you're coming this year?
Mm-hmm.
That's one show, Marco and Maria, that you guys should try to come to is Heroes Con.
Heroes Con, right? Is that good?
Yep. Yeah, we love it. Yeah, it's in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is close to me. But it's one of the biggest ones that's just purely comic book art.
Oh my god.
Oh, great. Heroes
Heroes
Con.
Con. What is it?
When is it?
It's in June.
Yeah, it's in June. I think it's Father's Day weekend, unfortunately, but
Great.
Wow.
June. We should try this
Yeah.
to consider it. Yeah, we wanted to also to go to MegaCon, and the other one was the other convention we saw
Maybe
everywhere.
Heroes Con.
Heroes
not
Con,
sure.
Terrificon maybe,
Terrificon. It was another one that
And-
I'd like to
and
go.
there is another one, but I don't remember now the name. Right. Oh no, maybe it was Toronto, but it's not in the States.
No.
No, okay.
And then Annika and I will be at Planet.
Planet was a lot of fun last year.
Yeah.
aside from the getting COVID part, but that's whatever.
Oh, that's right. You guys had kind of a bad time right after.
Yeah.
I did not.
I am shocked that you didn't get
We have breaking news? Oh, he's back. I was like, what am I supposed to say?
Surprised you.
What's your news, Ken?
Well, for those of you who have been paying attention to the 4C page, you may have noticed that we've been beta testing a claim game show, the first of its kind. So I'd like to announce that we're not beta testing anymore. We're about to do this thing live.
today.
Not today. Tuesday. Tuesday during our regular time slot, we're going to do our first ever 4C Wheel of Deals show.
Did we settle on Wheel of Deals? Come on.
What do you want it to be called?
I want it to be called the Wheel of Artune.
The wheel of what? Art? Who?
Artune.
What?
What? I can't even understand you. Art?
Like the Wheel of Fortune, only the Wheel of Artune.
Will you say it one more time? Because I'm really not catching it. Which is why I think it's not going to be this.
We had all these really cool names that we came up with. Okay,
That is not a cool name. It sounds like when you first said it, I was like, if you do, you'll clean it up. But you were like sneezing or something.
Art? Like
Artune.
Fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's all right. I have bad ideas all the time, Bacon.
Look at the Facebook, the comments. They're all like, "What are you talking about, Bacon?"
Yo, you know what? I'm just gonna leave again and not do a show for another 3 months.
Hey, how can we miss you?
All right. So sorry. Tuesday. Refocus.
Tuesday.
Anyway, yes. So Tuesday we're gonna do our inaugural show. So it's a live claim show. I'm trying to find that comment. Yeah. It's a live claim show, but when you make your claim, you can actually play a game to see what kind of discount you get. So for anybody who's participated, there might be people in the chat, I'm not sure. They've loved it. They've had a great time. We've done it, I don't know how many times between the four of us and then Jeff, of course. Bunch of
what was your best discount you gave out?
I don't remember. I want to say it was like in the 30s, 35%.
It was 30
wow.
or 35.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yep.
So think about that, people. You would have a chance to buy something and get that level of a deep discount. Yeah. Bacon, give it up, man.
Ken's laughing because he forgot he gave me admin controls. See, wouldn't that logo look a lot better with what's posted on the screen right now?
Art.
Just saying.
I mean,
Monica, can you post a poll? No, I'm just kidding.
A poem?
Poll.
A poll?
Yeah.
It's going to take me like 20.
I'm just kidding. I don't want you to post a poll.
Yeah, no,
My
I do want you to post a poll.
Wait, pause.
Okay.
Brian,
Okay.
this is phenomenal, Brian.
Yeah,
wow.
that's really great, Marco.
Okay. When there will be the gray tones over it, it will be even better, Buzz. You'll see.
Brian, you're getting gray tones.
Can you believe it's going to be even better, Brian?
It will be. It will be. I promise.
See,
And I post it on the social.
It's my favorite. When Marco draws Catwoman with a wedding dress, it's my favorite ever.
It's so pretty.
It's
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you.
Amazing.
Okay.
Also,
Ryan's very excited.
I am finished my Wonder Woman, so if you want to take another one for me, it's just I'm ready. I'm almost.
Ken, spring into action. So there is a Maria claim available.
All right, I'm back out of here. Bacon, we're not using.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Maria, the next Maria claim is going to a wheel, and I'm gonna give Ken just a few seconds to set up, and I will read the names to him.
FB user, I believe, is Avi.
Can you confirm that?
Avi, did you just try and claim Avi?
Because our number 2 claim is Facebook user. So we have Murdoch,
I can confirm it.
who we suspect is Avi. We have Tom, David,
Yeah, it's
and
Avi.
ad stuff, 80 stuff.
It's Avi.
Okay. So, Ken, when you're ready, put that wheel up and we'll see who. Would you call this a wheel of Archune?
Yes, I would.
My enthusiasm was there to. I was waiting for that response, Bacon. And David wins the claim for Maria. So, David, please let us know what you'll be getting. And congrats, David. And while we wait for that, Zatanna. I have a challenge for the YouTube viewers. Only 4 likes. One of them is me, and there's 18 people watching. So come on, guys. Step it up. That helps the channel out with the algorithm. And if you're on Facebook and you have the ability to switch to YouTube and you have not yet liked and subscribed and hit that notification bell, help the channel get bigger. And Maria, did you get that? It's Zatanna for the next one.
Fantastic. Good.
Okay. Here we go with Madrox. Okay.
Oh, that's better. We're up to 9 now.
One of those is me.
Good job, Bacon. What are you drinking, Bacon?
Ooh, fun stuff.
No.
It's ginger ale with Canadian Club.
I'm drinking Crystal Light because I'm trying to lose weight.
Yeah, so am
And
I. But
I just can't do water by itself.
There's nothing wrong with that. What kind of Crystal Light?
Oh, the little package you can put in water.
I know, but what kind?
This flavor, I believe, is mango.
Ooh. Tasty.
Oh, yeah, one of my favorite flavors. As a Mexican, I'm contractually obligated to like mango in all things. I wish I could get more into it, Human Spider. I did make myself get out for a walk both days this weekend. We've had a bit of a warm up in Missouri, so you're the second person, Avi, to recommend SodaStream to me. That might be something I have to look into. Avi, switch to YouTube. They have a mango flavor. Ooh.
Should I?
Avi, is the B stand for bacon? I know it stands for bacon.
Sì, oh, questo è perfetto.
Grazie.
Prima, non scherzo.
Questo magari per fare il
I almost made Becker spit out when I asked that.
You did. I had to recover. Human Spider says, just don't hurt yourself with it. Didn't Jim Starlin do that to his hand a few years back with a soda stream? I don't know this story.
Poi non mi no, non posso dire. Come a taglio,
So Bacon, how is your is your return to 4C here? Is this your first show in a while, or
I
how many
think
months?
I think it's my first show since at least early December, if not earlier than that.
How has your hockey season been going?
Very good. We're the second best team in the NHL.
Outstanding.
Yep.
I don't follow hockey very closely.
As long as we're above the Rangers and the Penguins, life is good.
Mi sembra molto utile.
Now, Marco, I know we asked you this question earlier, but Maria, do you have any projects upcoming that you can talk about, or anything that people can pick up that'll be hitting or be hitting comic shops?
Well, I cannot talk about my next project. I can say it's with DC.
Ooh.
But I can talk about the project that have been just released. I worked I did a variant cover of Stargirl, the Lost Children, the number 4, and yeah, it was amazing. It was the first time for me to, draw this character, and I really loved it. And then I did a cover for Justice Society American for the special issue in occasion of the Women's Day. So it will be out in March. And these are my latest projects. And I have another one actually, but I cannot talk about it. Sorry.
My comic shop just sent me that cover to see if I wanted to order it.
Yeah, well, the Stargirl, yeah.
No, the other one, the International Women's.
Yeah, you have it. It's with the gold girl arriving from above. Yeah. Flying down from above.
Yeah, that's you?
Yeah, it's me.
It's literally in my I have that, yeah. It's with like can you make me big, Ken?
Okay.
Is this the one?
Yeah.
Is this
That's
one?
you? I ordered that.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. It was a blast drawing it. It's just it was full of characters that I love. So you just
we offered that cover a few minutes ago.
Oh yeah.
Becker, you weren't even watching. Come on, man.
Well, because I can't see it on my laptop. I can only if for whatever reason my VPN gets tricky.
Yeah, you don't have the other one because the Stargirl has been sold exactly the first day I put it on social media, and so it was just a client that asked me for that. Okay, keep it for me, and just so it's not available anymore. The other one, but I have this one. I have the Justice Society available.
I'm telling my comic shop guy that oh, you can move me out of here, Ken. Move it back to them. I feel weird.
There it is. See, he's offering it right now.
Oh, okay. I have to look on YouTube.
This was the one that Annika and I said very powerful women, which is amazing.
Yeah, this one is gorgeous.
I just didn't make the connection. I remember when you guys said that and I looked at it, but yeah, just ordered it last night. I'm really lazy, so and my shop caters to my laziness. So they send me pictures of anything they think I might be interested in on the weekend right before FOC, and then I decide at that point. So that I think DC's FOC ends on Sunday, so you still have a few hours to put in an order at your LCS.
It's okay, Becker. My comic store does the same thing.
Oh yeah, they really cater to me at my shop. It's the main reason I go there. It's like I get when I was sick, they actually brought my comics to me.
I don't think mine would do that. They did come to my wedding, but
I think I'm single-handedly keeping the comic side of the business open.
I don't know if I mean, they're like, clearly they're my friends. They came to my wedding, but I don't know if they would drop off my comics for me.
Yeah, I have a great shop. Mind Games and Magic.
I'm gonna have to have a talk with my LCS.
Yeah, tell them to step their game up.
I will get a response that includes probably a hand with one finger sticking up.
Like you're their number one customer.
I mean, Bacon met them.
I met who?
My comic shop people.
Oh yeah, that's right. I sat with them at my table at her wedding.
Yeah,
also,
I don't think.
Just so everyone knows, look at that.
Hold on. I love how every time you guys show art, we stop talking and just ooh.
Philip is a lucky man today. A lucky.
Yeah, he cleaned up.
Thank you.
Until I invoice him, then he's like.
Yeah, once he gets that invoice, he's gonna say, "I'm not a lucky man," but you know. Until then.
Yeah, gosh, that was so pretty.
All right, what's next?
It is
What's
Zatanna.
next? The diesel train, Selena.
Zatanna.
Oh, Zatanna. Oh, even better.
And Marco's working on a Jamie Madrox.
The diesel train is continuing to moving.
Ooh, that one's cool.
Look at Jamie.
Were you a big fan of that X Factor run that you were talking about earlier? Yeah, because I really like. I love. And once Jamie took over X Factor, that was when the series really took off for me.
That series was fantastic all the way through, and like Craig Young is a good friend of 4C. He has a lot of pages too, and of course the like 4 pages that I want. That him and Valentin Delandro worked on. Valentin Delandro has them, and I can't get in touch with him instead of Craig having them, which would be great. But you know, whatever.
I just want to go to Craig's house one day and just look at his closet.
Yeah, just walk into his closet and just be in awe of all the art that he has.
Not even in portfolios, mind you, just stacks.
I absolutely agree with Human Spider 2007's comment that Madrix would make a good Disney Plus show once X World is brought in. Yeah, like X Factor Investigations would be an amazing Disney Plus show.
What a smart idea. Like if Disney Plus doesn't hook up on that, like that would be that's smart.
That might be part of the reason I'm hoarding those books. I always say I'm going to sell stuff, though, but I never do. I just like hunting for it and then sitting on it.
I just want you all to know real quick that there's a very important poll on our Facebook page now. So you should all go and vote.
I can't vote on Facebook. Is it about your terrible name?
Yes.
Wheel of Heart.
I mean, not terrible name. What are you talking about?
Bacon, if it takes 3 minutes to explain to somebody how to pronounce it, it's a bad name.
Philip, did you see your Wonder Woman? Like, no, Philip.
I'm not even going to campaign against you, though, Bacon. If the people want to support your bad name, I'm fine with it.
Well, currently the Wheel of Fortune is
No, downtown.
Downtown. What are you going to do downtown?
I'm gonna go downtown
Why?
because I want to go to.
Where was this at?
My wedding.
Why were you going downtown, Bacon?
To party.
What's up?
I don't know. He's muted, so I don't actually know the answer. He was supposed to go to see. Oh, he had to go buy a hat. He had to go buy a Padres hat for Ken.
Yeah.
They don't have those at the airport?
Which I never bought.
Because he never made it. Ooh. Jamie. Look at Jamie, guys. Jamie looks great. Who's that for? Is that for Christy Misty?
Oh, we got a Marco claim available. These go fast, people. So
Yeah.
claim.
I can't open my YouTube app. Where's my YouTube app?
Who's Facebook user? That's hilarious.
I think that's Avi.
No, Avi switched over.
Oh, did he?
we have 4 claims now. So we will be going to a wheel. It's just whether or not we will. Oh, Dagny got in. Annika, come on.
I waited. You guys heard me in real time. I couldn't find my YouTube app. It's fine, Dad. You can have my spot.
I'm just saying real fast, but Wheel of Fortune has 4 votes and Wheel of Deals has no votes. So
Yeah, common sense doesn't always reign on the internet.
Why is David Desmond highlighted?
He doesn't know.
that was not me. That was probably Ken.
Did David already win one for Marco?
No, David won for Maria.
Okay.
So Maria's actually working on David's right now. So
We've got Tom, Ken, we've got Tom, David, Jonathan, Colossus, and Dagny. Not Annika.
wah, wah, wah. Annika's sad. So sad. Yes, Emilio. Yes, he was. Open bars will do that to you, especially open bars in Del Mar, because they're very expensive, so they go strong.
You
Yes.
can take down the claim sign, Ken. We've got all 5. Do you need the names again? Nope, he does not. He is ready.
Ooh, maybe he has a lag. Oh, he's got. Oh no.
Well, he'll get there.
Look, he's catering to you.
I know.
Did he rename? Oh gosh.
Because Ken loves me. It's just the way it is.
Ken tolerates you. Ken loves you.
That'll be the next poll now.
Who does Ken love more? Bacon or Annika? Guys, Annika's the one that has to do the bills. So
Dagny,
Dagny!
congratulations.
Congratulations.
let us know what you would like from Marco.
And Dagny, did you say you were the last time? Did you say you were going to be at Planet? If so, you'll be able to see the one and only Annika.
Okay.
Ugh.
Wow.
Okay.
Very cool.
Okay.
That's
So
cool.
good.
Do we have another
Yep, we've got a claim coming in, Dagny. Just let us know what you're gonna have Marco draw.
Yeah.
Jessica Cruz. Ooh, a little Green Lantern action. And Marco, did you get that? It's Jessica Cruz.
Jessica Cruz. Okay. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
I think this will be the first Jessica Cruz sketch I ever see.
Okay.
Linda, that's where we first met you, right, Linda? At Planet? That's where I first met you, Linda. Planet? I went to like 5 more concerts to go to.
Okay.
Bacon, were we at Planet with John?
Yep.
Oh, Dagny must have been there last year too. I was at their booth last year.
Yep.
You just weren't yelling at people like me and Bacon were.
I wasn't. I was eating string cheese and being cool.
I was in the line getting yelled at because of autograph prices.
I couldn't do your job, man. You did that so well too. Like, how do you not lose it?
I'm Canadian. We have patience.
Oh, I
I'm a
didn't know.
special ed teacher. I also have patience. That's why I feel like Ken sends us out to the people.
Yeah.
Canadian patients and special ed patients.
Yeah, it's so true. Ken knows where it's at.
Well, I won't be working the 4C booth, Linda or Dagny, but maybe I'll see you around. I will be at the show.
It'll just be me.
Well, and Bill.
Well, yeah, of course. Obviously, I don't draw. Nobody wants a stick figure from Annika. Let's just be real here.
We could probably sell that list out.
$5.
$5 pencil.
You guys are too nice.
Sketches of
Let's
stick
be real.
figures.
25 cents. Annika remarks, 25 cents.
You could do the Tom King thing where you write "I'm sorry" on it.
He does do that, doesn't he?
I like that.
The I'm sorry.
I do.
That's probably copywritten by CSA by now.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think Tom King's a little more well known than I am. But I'll be happy to draw stick figures for people all day.
So, as you know, I'm part of a community of comic book YouTubers, and one of them does builds. He like makes things in his garage, which he calls his evil lair. And he you can just throw out ideas in the chat and stuff. And I had asked for a back scratcher because I kept itching my back during this one live we were on. He made it, and it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. And
What does it look like
this week?
So
he took a cast of his own hand.
And,
and made it into a back scratcher.
No.
Yeah, it's super weird.
That's so creepy.
But yeah, Evil Lair Builds is the YouTube.
Oh,
and then it's kind of like a scepter. Anyway, it's by far the weirdest thing in my comic room right now, and I keep looking at it.
It's gonna haunt you. It's like idle hands.
Well, I was thinking about it because he'll be at Planet also. He's flying in from Virginia.
Nope. I'm actually, yeah, super random. I was already telling Chris this. I want to get into like woodworking stuff. It'd be fun.
Yeah, the woodworking side of it's really cool. It's like this huge scepter thing.
Yeah. No, but the hand part is
Yeah, creepy.
creepy. Creepy. Oh, look at Zatanna's hat. I already like.
Everybody's talking about the new DC announcements. New books coming out, new movies coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big time at DC.
Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah.
We are excited about it, and we can't wait to see what they offer. Okay, what they have in mind. So who knows? So I don't know.
Well,
What do you think about it?
we already a part of the thing that.
Yes,
they have
but
in
we
mind,
know what they're gonna do, but
Yeah.
how we don't
Yeah.
know how,
I
because we
know.
have to see the movies, how the
Yeah.
movies are,
Yeah.
if we like the movies or not, and that will change a lot of things. My only complaint is about Harry Cavill.
Yeah.
Harry Cavill is Superman.
I'm so sad about that.
I am so sad
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, I'm sad
It's
too.
disappointing for sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
just
Yeah. But
picture
I think
perfect
that-
Superman.
Yeah, but I think that James Gunn made a good move, thinking to
Restart.
reset the bigger part of the DCU, because I think that the continuity of the DCU in the last years was terrible.
Mm.
The movies weren't so connected to each other, so we need something more coherent and more consistent.
Mhm.
And obviously, Marvel Studios did a great job from this point of view, and I think that James Gunn and all the Warner Bros can do a very good job starting from.
Yes, but
from this.
Harry Cavill was consistent.
I know.
Okay.
But-
He was consistent.
But you had to restart. I do agree with Marco.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
because
There just was no way to save it.
Yeah, there was too much confusion between the
Yeah.
new movies, the Zack Snyder movies, and unfortunately there was too much confusion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if you start in that way, you can't go far. So I think that is a
Yeah.
good idea. Restart everything, or more or less everything. And I'm very happy because they announced the Authority movie.
Yeah.
The Authority for me was a great comic.
Yeah.
Also because it was written very well, but also drawn very well.
Very
Because for me, one of the artists that influenced me more is Brian Hitch, and I really liked that comics when Brian Hitch drew that stories. So, and I think that kind of comics can be perfect
Yeah.
for the DC universe.
Yeah, I'm
And I
interested
hope
to see the Authority.
Sorry.
I'm interested to see what they do with the Authority.
Yeah. Because I think that there is a really particular group of heroes, but they are not the usual heroes. So I think that they can do a very good job and a very good work translating them in a movie. It will be really interesting to see that.
I have to agree with Dave Desmond. He says Superman does not kill, Cavill did. And I think the reason why James Gunn decided to get rid of Cavill is because they want to make a Superman that's actually fallible, something that you can watch on screen that he has a chance to lose.
Yeah.
And that's what James Gunn is all about. He wants good guys who have a chance to lose, as opposed to there's no chance they're going to win all the time.
Yeah. I think that the next Superman will have a very big responsibility because after Cavill, oh my God, I think it's a big thing. It's coming after Cavill. You are the next Superman. You have a big responsibility because everybody is very, wanted everybody. Well, the majority of people liked Cavill, and you are a young actor, probably at the beginning of your career, because I think that probably they are taking very young actors because they are restarting everything.
It should be a 25-year Superman.
So
a young
he's
actor.
very young. So he will have everything, all this stuff on his shoulder. He has to have big shoulder. So
Yeah, very true.
It's interesting that they're choosing to reset. They're using one of their last DC EU movies to reset this all. This is all going to run through the next Flash movie.
Yeah. I think that from this point of view is a smart movie. Is a smart move.
Clever.
Because I think that they will use something like the Flashpoint story concepts. So I think it's a good way to restart everything, to reset a bigger part of the DCU. I can't wait to see the Flash movie, really.
I'm excited to see that. I'm less excited to see the Captain Marvel 2 movie, Shazam 2 movie.
Okay.
I don't know. At this point, it just kind of feels like a little bit of a lame duck offering, just because it's not going anywhere.
You gotta feel the same about that and about Aquaman too, especially with everything that happened with Mara, right? But but I don't know. I think they still have potential to be good, and both Shazam and Aquaman, the first ones, were pretty decent movies.
Yeah, I agree.
We like it. In that period when Shazam #1 came out, I was working on the Shazam comics, and we were at WonderCon. WonderCon, and we got the chance to meet the actors of the movie. So it was great.
Yeah.
So what other movie is? And then we've got Quantumania coming out very soon.
Can't wait to see it, because I have to say that they did a great work with Ant-Man, but I'm happy because I think that this third movie will be a little darker, more serious, because I have to say that after Thor Love and Thunder, we need a more serious movie, because Thor Love and Thunder, it was really terrible, in my opinion. Terrible.
I did not like it.
I don't know why they did it in that way. I don't know.
It was too funny. Too funny.
It was two separate movies.
Yeah.
It was two separate movies. Like, I love the war storyline, and this is like the one comic I read faithfully. I love that storyline, and like
I did
that
too.
would have been a phenomenal movie on its own. And y'all know I love Jane Foster, so I was very excited. But like, that's a completely different storyline from Gore. So I don't know why.
I feel like every time they had a chance,
a little bit. Sorry, Becker.
I feel like every time they had a chance to like add heart and soul in the movie, they were like, you know what? Let's do some soulless humor, like make goats scream, and it was just silly. It didn't need. It was bad humor.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
it was.
It was
Yeah, you
unnecessary.
gotta
Yeah,
you
it
gotta
was
rein
really,
Taika in. He's too.
yeah.
Yeah. Trying too hard to be funny. And
Yeah, actually, it
instead
was.
of.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead, Maria.
Oh, sorry. It was dealing with very sad things. Okay,
Mhm.
sad topic in a too funny way. In
Yeah.
my opinion, it wasn't appropriate.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah.
There should have been more telling of the Jane Foster story and
Yeah.
way less like
Right.
dumb.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the whole. As soon as I saw Russell Crowe like do that weird prance down the stairs, I was like, I'm not gonna like this movie. I just know. Why are we wasting time? It just felt like a waste. Like a lot of the movie felt wasted to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's true.
It still had its moments.
It's
And
entertaining, but yeah.
honestly, Christian Bale, despite Gore not being the exact same, did a really good job as Gore.
Yeah.
He was really scary. Like I didn't
Yeah.
like nightmares when he like in the cage. I was
Oh,
not.
I was rooting for him by the end of the movie or even before that, about halfway in, I was like, "Yep, just kill all these people. Everybody who makes a bad joke, get them, Gore."
I
rooted for him in the comics though.
What's that?
I really liked his character in the comics.
Oh, for sure.
I rooted for him in the comics, and I mean, I love Thor, but he was
Oh, for sure. In the comics, he was one of the best new villains to ever be created in the past like 30, 40 years, in my opinion.
Yeah. Super scary. Hey Ken, can you throw up the information because Hector is asking about how all of this works?
Oh, and we can help Hector too. Sorry, I didn't even see that comment. Hector, you will eventually see a banner pop up that says Marco claim or Maria claim, and claim as quick as you can to when you see it. If we get more than 3 claims, so 4 or more, we'll go to a wheel spin and we cap it at 5 names. So at that point you would have a 1 in 5 chance of being selected.
20%, as they say.
And that's our way to try to help you guys out through the lag. The other thing I would say, Hector, is I've been told the YouTube people have a little bit of an advantage. So if you do have YouTube, head on over there, look up 4C. This is being simultaneously broadcast on both. So if you're looking for a bit of an edge, that might be the way to do it.
And if you do that, Hector, like and subscribe.
And the prices are $150 for these A4 sketches. That does not include shipping or a 4% invoicing fee that goes to the PayPal.
The PayPal.
Yeah. The PayPal. Now back to me burying Thor 4.
Like I said, it was just too funny. I don't think it was terrible. It was definitely not Iron Man 3, which is the worst movie ever made. But
Which one was the worst movie?
It was too much funny. They relied Taika Waititi relied too much on the reaction he got to Ragnarok, which was a fantastic movie. And went too funny. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Realize that was Dragon Ball.
You like it, Thor Ragnarok?
Ragnarok?
I liked it better than I did this one.
I like Ragnarok a lot.
Absolutely.
I think for Ragnarok, he was like, there were like, I think Disney was probably a little bit more like on top of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for Love and Thunder, they were just like, go.
Yeah.
I think he just had too much.
I think it was the opposite. I think they let him go on number 3 because the first 2 didn't do very well. And the 4th one, they were like, oh, okay, well, the 3rd one did pretty well.
Oh, okay, maybe you're right.
Isn't it pretty much accepted that 2's the weak one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though I love the first 2 Thors, I think they're better than the 3rd and 4th, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I love the first one, except for Chris Hemsworth's like super blonde eyebrows. In Thor
Yeah, those
1,
creep me
his
out.
eyebrows are so distracting in Thor 1. That is all I see now. I'm just like, oh my gosh, his eyebrows are so bad in Thor 1.
They didn't have the budget they have now.
No, he like bleached them. I don't know what he did to them, but
It's a
guys,
terrible
it
idea.
was so bad. His eyebrows in Thor 1 are so bad.
Which ones did you guys like, Maria and Marco? 1 and 2 or 3 or what?
One. Thor?
Yeah.
The first one,
Oh,
maybe.
I
First one?
prefer the second one. Instead,
Okay.
for example, when I saw Ragnarok, for me, it was the start of the bad part, because even if Ragnarok is better than Love and Thunder, for my taste, there was too much funny stuff. Instead,
Okay.
there was actually a terrible story, because there was the Ragnarok, the destruction of Asgard, but everything was covered by the comic part of the story.
Bad comedy.
Yeah, from the comedy, yeah. And I don't like when, actually, you can do that, but usually I don't like when there is a part of the story that should be dramatic and they make it funny.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for me. So when I saw the first trailer of Love and Thunder, I thought, oh my God, they make it even worse. I hope that it won't be that way. Instead, it wasn't that way. So it was terrible. Love and Thunder, it was a disaster for me. But I think that also them saw that, because I think that they received so many bad reviews about the movie from many point of view, and I hope that they will change direction for the next movies, for the next chapters.
The second Infinity War, the Fat Thor, I didn't like that.
Well, I think that in the Infinity War, no, actually in Endgame, it was in Endgame.
Yeah, Endgame. I didn't like Fat Thor. I thought they just made these last few movies Thor's been in, they made him a goofball. And Thor's not a goofball. He's a warrior, god.
Yeah. But I have to say that Endgame and Infinity War is a perfect example of a movie where there are really dramatic parts, but you can insert from time to time a little comedy part, and for me it was perfectly balanced. I have to say that I really love the Russo's brothers done on that movies. In fact, for me, one of the best Marvel movies is Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Winter Soldier is great, but because it's serious, it's not full of comedy stuff. It's serious. It is. They take the Captain America in a serious way.
Actually, they respected the character.
Yeah, they respected
because,
the character.
For example, Deadpool is great because you expect exactly those things from him.
Yeah.
So it's how do you say, dimensional? It's very, very funny.
Yeah, I agree with you. For
because
that,
they respected the character.
Yeah,
so
for Deadpool, for example, I perfectly accept the comedy part, the all the fun part, because the character is in that way.
The time is finished.
Look at that.
Look at that Zatanna.
Plenty of hair.
Do we have a claim already up for her? No more?
Here, guys.
I almost finished my.
Oh my goodness.
Portraits.
Look at that, guys. Maria Laura has one up for you.
I'm here for you.
Ooh, 80 stuff. Oh, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who 80 stuff is either, but
There's Avi. Avi, you better cross your fingers that there's only 2
West
claims.
Coast Bacon in the house. Bellissima Maria, thank you. David Desmond.
Thank you.
I probably did not pronounce that very well.
That's why I didn't read it. I'm going to mess up the
Fantastic.
Bravissima, good pronunciation.
It's perfect. Bravissimo.
Oh, thank you. Gracias.
That was bad. That was bad Spanish. That was bad Spanish pronunciation.
No worries. Your Italian pronunciation is better than my English pronunciation.
I can speak English. I can speak English, Canadian, and somewhat French. So
Canadian French, though?
yeah,
Avi, what would you like? Let
Canadian
me know.
French. Canadian French is terrible. Real French is better.
All right, Avi, what would you like? We are calling it West Coast Bacon. Let's go.
West Coast Bacon.
What does Avi usually get? He usually used to always get, Ari's Mystique. Avi's been surprising me with what he's been getting. He throws it all over the place.
Oh, he said yay, but he just still didn't tell us a character.
Savage Land Catwoman. There's a Savage Land Catwoman?
Oh, maybe he just wants Catwoman in a bikini.
Never heard of it.
Maria's like,
What is it?
WCB, do you want like Catwoman in a bikini, or is there actually a Savage Land Catwoman?
It's like the Rogue. It's the same style as Rogue Savage Land, maybe?
Right.
I think so.
Oh,
Okay.
fantastic. I love his names. Okay, very creative. I love it. Oh, I have it.
I missed these claims happen. Sorry, I had to run real quick.
We got another one up there, folks. Another one up there.
Oh, that Ken. He's keeping it moving.
Savage Land Catwoman?
Yes, please.
Oh my god, I love it. I do love this.
We like these mashups.
Oh my god. I love
Avi,
it.
I
So
think
we
Avi
have
has a claim.
3 claims for Marco. We're waiting on a 4th to force the wheel.
And Avi said, your design, Maria, similar to Rogue. So yes.
Oh, you guys, Avi, I think you might have something phenomenal coming.
And we have a wheel. If anybody wants to be our 5th, get in now. I'll keep this going for about 10 more seconds.
We definitely have a wheel, though.
Yep, we do have a wheel.
A wheel of arching.
I'm not saying that word.
It sounds like you're saying achu.
Yeah, honestly, the wheel of sneezes.
I mean, guys, I feel like if there's only 4 and there's a wheel, my name should get put in there.
I'll let Ken decide that. So we've got Jonathan. Ken, we have Jonathan, Tom, David, Colossus, and Annika, if you feel generous.
Hey, Ryan. She said she enjoyed the Vampy multiverse. Oh. See, this is where Avi surprises me because I feel like Avi, you used to always get one character, but now you're just always basing your characters off of the conversations of the artists, and I like it.
I do too.
But that's kind of smart, isn't it?
It's so smart.
Clever. And
I say that because he's a bacon too.
He put you on, Annika.
I'm going to feel terrible if I win.
No, you're not. You're going to claim.
I'm not going to win. I don't know how these wheels work.
Oh, look at this. Ooh, Jonathan ekes it out. Jonathan ekes it out. So, Jonathan, congratulations.
Oh, wow.
Look at that, Jessica Cruz. What is that for?
Gorgeous.
Dagny.
I love it.
Ready for the next thing.
Marco,
Dang.
your next one is for Jonathan, and it is Batman.
Batman. Okay.
Batman Savage Man.
Savage Land Batman. Yeah.
We got a theme.
No, it's just Batman, but still. Oh, look at that.
Oh my god.
Who wouldn't pay $10 for that?
Shut up.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Oh, Home Alone. I love that movie.
Ken's clip game has gotten really good.
I know. Ken, I got a bunch of clips I have to send you. I went on a hunt last night.
Are you for real? Nobody's gonna freaking claim that?
No, that's you, dum-dum.
I know it is me.
No. Please don't claim any of those.
It's $10.
No, that's too much, Ken. I already said it's a 25-cent remark.
Monica, the 4C cut is in there. You gotta relax a little bit. You're only getting $5.
Processing fee and shit.
Ken's only getting the processing fee. What is that, like 2 cents? Not even? That's hilarious. I wonder if I can find.
So, anyways, back to the Thor movies, but
We're going back?
Facebook user, I can't tell who that was, but he pointed out what I was going to say in that Hemsworth has already come out and basically said
He's
the
done?
first 2 were the same director, the second 2 were the same director, the 5th one should be a new director.
Bronna did the second one too?
I think so.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't think
anyways, Hemsworth came out and said that they should do a new direction for the 5th one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why Natalie Portman left, because she wanted Patty
Jenkins.
Yep, Patty Jenkins to the second one.
Well, now that DC fired her, you never know. She might come over. That could be possible.
But yeah, that's why
I like
Natalie
that the
Portman left.
longer we've gone into this, the more Bacon looks like a Sith Lord.
This happens every show, Becker. You just haven't been on with me.
Yeah, I'm too new.
Eventually, I get tired and I'm like, all right, hood it up.
He does.
Yeah, you look like you're either going to try to kill Luke Skywalker or you're about to drop a dope hip-hop album.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I thought so, Human Spider. No, it was different. If it was different directors of 1 and 2.
So who did number 2?
Not Brogna.
It was Kenneth Branagh was number 1.
Yeah, I don't know.
What a mature audience that Bacon just said who did number 2 and nobody made a joke.
Yeah, I know. But hey, you know what? Sometimes the audience is a little slow.
Dang.
Ooh, I know. Oh, by the way, our Wheel of Fortune is tied right now with Wheel of Deals, but also Wheel of Bacon has 2 votes, so I feel like I'm still winning.
Oh, because that's a writing drill.
Wheel of Bacon is making me hungry.
I'm telling you.
Auditory. Interesting. Oh, sorry, I'm not muted. Sorry, I'm also doing like my lesson plans for tomorrow. Sorry.
Directed by Alan Taylor.
Alan Taylor? Who the heck is that?
Many Saints of Newark, Terminator Genesis, The Emperor's New Clothes, Palookaville, Kill the Poor.
I've heard of like 2 of those.
Yeah.
That's what I do. That's what I do, Human Spider. That's what I do.
Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry too.
Hungry.
Game of Thrones. Okay, Patty Jenkins originally, then she walked away. Alan Taylor from Game of Thrones mostly.
Okay. Wilson Tide dropping the knowledge bomb.
Wilson, are you going to Wicked City? Wilson, did you commission Maria for something? Because I know that you also get Lady Thor once in a while. Wilson, was that you?
So I'm sorry.
Oh no, sorry. I'm just yelling at my friend.
Oh, okay. I was very concentrated, and sometimes I go into my world, and I have to ask again. What? Pardon? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Artists are so strange.
Oh, Avi, I feel like your cat is going to be good.
All of the original art available to claim right now from Marco and Maria is available on the 4C page on Facebook.
And I think Ken put a timeline on it. I think it's Monday. I'm not sure the exact time, but
Diciendo una ricarica. Hai finita? Non ancora mia.
still available, guys. Bacon by Annika for $10.
Again. Those are only for friends. Sometimes I make them out of chocolate. But that's a Valentine's Day special.
Which is right around the corner. So
Oh,
order your Annika chocolate bacons.
it will arrive to you melted.
I just have to say,
I'm not cooking today. My dad made sushi.
we should do that as the typical Tuesday night intro.
I don't cook every Tuesday.
It's not Tuesday Night Live with 4C. It's Cooking with Annika.
I'm not cooking tonight. My dad made dinner.
But anyways, whoever's getting that Batman, it already looks pretty freaking good.
And also, Avi, I'm very jealous of your Catwoman already, because she's gonna be great, and I'm pretty jealous.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that too.
Yeah. Gustavo says.
Gustavo Camargo.
Gustavo.
Bacon, go ahead, say it.
Ciao, Marco.
Obrigado.
Ciao, Maria.
Ciao. Ciao, Gustavo.
We miss you.
Yeah.
That's a good question, because you said I said it fairly well, but is French and Italian very similar or no?
Ooh.
Italian I don't speak French, Marco either, and they are similar in the grammar.
Okay.
And some words, but probably Spanish is more similar to Italian.
I was gonna say Spanish.
Spanish is more.
My Spanish is mall.
Spanish is poquito.
You know what's funny?
It's a little sick.
You said your Spanish is mal, and that's the same word for bad in French, mal.
Okay. Okay.
I work 5 exits from the border, and I don't speak any Spanish.
Maria speaks Spanish very well.
Really? I'm jealous.
Yeah, I speak Spanish. No,
Oh.
Very well.
I don't know if it's very well or not, but I
And
try
German.
I try to make myself understand in some way.
No, it's not true.
I can talk about food.
In Spanish?
Oh,
Yeah, like nosotros comemos aquí.
Something about eating here?
We're eating here.
No, that's not the kind of Spanish I get at work.
Yeah,
It's a lot of like.
my Spanish is bad.
Oh no, it's fantastic. It was great. It was perfect.
No. Far from it. I can understand it better. When I was a kid, I grew up with so my dad is Mexican, my mom is American, and
Okay.
when I would go to my grandma's for babysitting as a kid, she didn't speak English in her home. So as a small child, I spoke Spanish.
Oh,
You
wow.
could probably learn it really quickly then. Like, because that's how I was with Japanese. Like, I heard it my whole life, and then when I went to college and I learned it, it came quicker than it should have.
Yeah, my nephew is American and Israeli, so they're trying to teach him both Hebrew and English at the same time, and he's only 2 years old. Like when you're that young, it's hard. I can imagine it's got to be hard to learn two languages at the same time. But also, if you learn two languages at the same time, it's probably easier in the long run.
Mm.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
absolutely. Usually, when you try to teach to a little boy two languages, maybe he start to speak later, but we will speak two languages at the end, so it's
Yeah.
very good.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Did you all just learn English because you had to deal with American publishers, or was it some other reason?
Oh no, just because if you know English, you can do whatever you want. So
Great.
it's just very useful.
Yeah,
At least English. And the problem is that in Italy, people don't speak English very well.
yeah.
So also in the tourist. And sometimes I have to stop. I live in a very touristic country, in a very touristic town. Okay. And many tourists come here, for example, for summer, and I see people owning restaurants where I have dealing with tourists, and they couldn't speak any English at all. And so sometimes if I pass by, I had to help these people. Just can I help you? Just like because if they want to book a table for a restaurant or something else, they are like, oh, I don't understand that. I don't know. Yeah. Or they answer in Italian. So just they don't understand Italian. So so, because they are tourists, it's normal, just
Of course, yeah.
it's like a little bit. So sometimes also in France we have the same problem. You try to speak in another language because you don't understand French, and they answer in French. Sometimes it happens.
But louder.
But louder. In Italian is the same.
Yeah.
Yes, they talk louder because
Because you have to know that we live in Tuscany.
Oh my god, yeah.
And in particular, we live in the city that appeared some years ago in an American movie called Under the Tuscan Sun.
Okay.
With Diane Lane. If you watch that movie, you will see exactly the place where we live. We live in Cortona, that is a little town on the top of a hill. Actually, we live in the valley.
We live in the valley.
In the valley. But we have Cortona in front of our windows. And
I think Conan O'Brien went there.
Sorry?
I think Conan O'Brien did a bit there on his show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
An American show, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's full of tourists in summer. But also we have the University of Georgia here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last summer, also Robert Downey Jr. came here.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we didn't see him.
No, we didn't see him for a little. For a
Yeah,
little.
for a little.
Ah.
Oh my god.
I discovered that he was in Cortona from Facebook, but it was late because
No, the problem is that it wasn't a restaurant in front of us. And
Yeah.
we were late about 30 minutes.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
the Robert Downey Jr. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh my god. And the greatest thing is that in this movie that Marco was speaking about before, there are some, some scenes that aren't actually typical of here. For example, the Diane Lane in the movie drives a car, and I don't remember very well the scene, but she drives a car, and we see sheep everywhere in the street. And I was like, I don't remember sheep in the streets here. So,
Yeah.
there's this image now in Italy, and for example, in Sardinia, you can find them. But it's very uncommon to
Yeah.
find them here. So.
And
Yeah, I looked it up. Yeah, Conan O'Brien actually, they filmed an episode eating in a restaurant in your town.
yeah,
In Cortona?
maybe there
Ristorante La Logetta?
La Logetta.
was La Logetta.
Yeah.
Yep.
La Logetta, yeah.
Is it the same restaurant where Robert Downey Jr. went? Yes.
The same one.
Yeah. And what movie was for
Conan, it's a late night show, like a talk show.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
But when?
2018.
Oh.
I can send you YouTube's got the entire clip.
Yeah. Send it to us.
Are you on
And,
Instagram?
Yeah. And
All right.
they also made some time ago an episode of a series, Succession.
Succession, such a good
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. They made some scenes in
Mhm.
Cultura. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They were in Italy.
Yeah. That was Cultura. That was.
I
Cultura.
didn't know that. Oh, that show is.
No, we don't follow that show, but I know that they shot some scenes in Cultura.
And
Yeah.
sometimes there are things that actually don't, for example, under the Tuscan Sun, there is a fountain that actually
Yeah.
is not there. That I remember at that time, I was working in an ice cream shop, and
Uh-huh.
everybody, literally, coming from abroad was asking me where the fountain was. So like, I'm sorry, it's just fake. It's just, yeah. They were
Yes.
so disappointed, and it was really, really hard to tell them that
Yeah.
Yes.
it was there anymore.
That fountain doesn't
Yeah.
exist. It was a
That's
fake.
so funny. Yeah, I remember that movie was really popular. Oh, no.
Yeah, because there was this scene that recalls another very famous movie scene that from
Dolce Vita.
from La Dolce Vita. That is
Uh-huh.
a very famous movie from Fellini,
Mhm.
and they try to make an homage to that scene. So they built that fountain just to make that scene.
Thing.
But the fountain doesn't exist in Cortona.
No. We have actually a fountain, but not there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my
just,
Yeah.
so, where the fountain? And I'm sorry to
Yeah.
tell you that there is no fountain.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Yeah, actually, I remember that scene because like she goes into the fountain. Yeah, it's a really
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And another funny thing is that the movie is inspired to a real story
Mm-hmm.
because it's the story of this American writer that came in Italy to change her
Isn't it
life.
the story of the bride
Yeah, it's the
Writer.
story of the writer.
of the
And-
book?
of
Because
the book.
it's taken from a book.
And
Oh.
she bought this villa, this mansion in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Is the name of the mansion is Villa Bramasole, but actually, and the villa really exists. in
Oh,
Cortona.
wow.
Really exists in Cortona, but the villa that they used for the movie is another house. Is in a totally different place near Cortona, but
only the interiors, because the
No,
external part was the same, right?
no.
In other
The
words?
external part was the fake villa.
Oh, okay.
Totally
Okay.
fake. Yeah. In fact, all the people sometimes came there to. I don't know if they come si dice affittano?
Rent.
If they rent the villa.
Oh.
Maybe they make some weddings in the villa some years ago.
Probably.
Because they say this is Villa Bramasole, but actually is the fake Villa Bramasole.
Yeah.
Because the real Villa Bramasole is on the opposite side of the hill in Cortona, and the real writer still lives there.
Yeah,
So they use the fake villa for the tourists. I don't know if they sell it or they rent it, but it's not the real villa.
Oh my gosh.
And Marco, I sent that clip to you on Instagram.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
The Conan?
Of the Conan bit. To explain that, so Conan is a late night show, or was. It's not on the air anymore, but it ran for many, many years. And he had this producer on the show that would become a part of the show. And the producer's favorite place to visit in the world is Italy, in Cortona. So Conan gets him to take him there, and they go into like the town square, and they go up all these steps, and the mayor of Cortona, at least in 2018.
This guy. Okay, we are looking at that.
Okay.
Wait. There is. Okay. This is the main street of Cortona. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny. Is it the guy that likes the espresso? What's his name?
Yes.
Oh.
Jordan Schlansky. is his
Jordan
name.
Schlansky.
So it's a humorous bit, and the humor part of it is that Jordan loves Italy so much, but he kind of comes off as being pompous and
Annoying.
Yeah.
He's very annoying.
He is annoying.
Jordan? Yeah, Jordan is the worst.
It's great.
But I mean, it's all part of the character,
the joke,
the bit.
yeah.
It's the bit,
Yeah.
Part of it, but yeah.
But anyway, when you said that name, I was like, I know Cortana. I've watched that. That's my favorite episode.
I do love when Conan goes abroad because he's so tall and ridiculous.
He really is, and just a goofy man.
Yeah, he's so funny. I miss him.
I always liked his shows from Comic-Con. He would always go to San Diego.
God, those Funko Pops that he had were...
Those went through the roof for a while there. They were highly collectible.
It was crazy, like $300.
Did you ever get one, Annika? Did you ever go?
Wow. I never went to the Conan show.
I always tried to sign up to
hard,
get one, but I never won.
And it's not even by the convention center. It's actually really close to where, it's equidistant from my place to the theater and the convention center to the theater.
The show he did the season after Hodor died on Game of Thrones, and then they brought him out on the show. That was I cried a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I have never watched Game of Thrones.
Oh my God.
You're watching The Last of Us, though, right?
I have not. I don't have HBO Max right now. When I only do one streaming service at a time.
The Last of Us is so good. I cried this last episode 3 times.
I still haven't watched that.
The new Last of Us episode?
I still haven't watched The Last of Us, period.
Oh. Okay, well.
I heard it was very good. I'm aware Nick Offerman is in it.
The Game of Thrones was so good.
Until the last season or 2.
I liked the last season.
The writer of Game of Thrones actually lived in my hometown for a while, and The Winter is coming thing that came from his time in Dubuque. He was so miserable teaching he actually taught at my college. And he was so miserable in the wintertime that after his divorce, he moved to Arizona.
Too hot.
But yeah.
Too
So
hot.
whenever they talk about winter, and when I hear somebody say winter is coming, I was like, oh yeah, I lived through that winter many, many years.
Mm.
Winter is coming.
Homer hasn't seen it either. Game of Thrones or The Last of Us.
Oh, is that who Colossus X-79 is?
Is The Last of Us in Italy yet? Because I know it's like HBO. It is?
Yeah. We are watching it now.
See.
Oh.
Yeah. We like
I
it.
hear great things. I can't wait to watch it, but next month.
It's a good show. It's a good show so far.
And I love Pedro Pascal. He's so good.
Me too. Yeah, he's
so
great.
good.
He is.
That's that shows the reason why we had to wait like 3 years for Mandalorian season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fine. Little Grogu has taken over my school. I'm good with a little break from Mandalorian. All my kids love Grogu. I need a break. I need them to like a different character, and then the Mandalorian can come back. Linda, his SNL episode last night was so funny. I love when actors crack, and he cracked like 5 times. It's so good, Linda.
Was he the host last night?
Yeah, so Pedro,
Yes.
Pedro, he was. He
I
hosted.
recorded it. I didn't watch it yet.
The restaurant one was so good.
Did you guys know that there's a great new show coming out?
What's that?
Oh.
Okay, I will show you some.
With Maria Laura Sanapo.
Absolutely.
Maria, did you know that you were going to be hosting that on the 4C channel?
Let's forget it.
I heard this is like pasta. I love pasta.
Oh look!
Oh,
It's
Oh
time.
boy.
I love pasta so much. It makes me so happy.
He's even got the head cocked, like perfect, like.
I know. It's like, look. No, pasta's my favorite.
Okay, Okay, we will cook pasta. Okay, so for us it's made, but it's okay. It's okay.
There's too much food talk. I'm getting ready for dinner now.
And everyone's like, we gotta go.
Yeah, cook pasta with Maria. You like it? You will eat it. You will eat pasta. Okay, Marco will eat it and
I start to starving.
Really?
A little.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
From the kitchen? We are in the kitchen actually.
Yeah.
Because actually we are in the kitchen. So we did all this like a convention.
Yes,
but this
actually
is
we are in the
actually
kitchen.
the kitchen table. So this where the magic happens.
Yeah.
The
That's
cooking
great.
with Maria.
That's great.
Do you cook most of your meals, or do you go out a lot, or?
Oh no, we cook,
We cook a lot.
but we don't do difficult things. I'm not very good at cooking actually.
No.
But Marco, you don't say that.
You're better than me.
No, Marco, can I say that, Marco?
Yeah.
Marco is a pain in the ass when it comes to guys.
The only problem is that
Actually,
Maria don't use the salt.
I use it.
So
It's not
everything
salt.
is.
I use it. You don't like it. Oh my god.
All the time I have to take the salt and put it
No,
on the dishes.
it's your fault.
Maria, can you check your message on Messenger? Ken asks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Marco, you're not allowed to tell her that. She's allowed to say it, but you're not allowed to tell her that.
No, but the good thing about salt is that you can always just add more.
Okay. Okay. Sí, sí, sí. Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Sorry, I interrupted everything with that. I just do Ken's bidding.
No, I just was saying that Marco doesn't like anything that I cook. It's not important. It's
No,
like,
it's not true.
no, it's like I cook and it's like, you could add some more salt, for example.
No, I agree because my husband, whenever I cook, like he'll take one bite and be like, "Oh, it's so good," and then he'll like dump hot sauce on it. Just like the whole thing is covered, and I'm like, was it really that good if you just with all the hot
Max,
sauce?
I hear you. Oh
like what the hell, Max? Come on, Max.
Facebook user, because you haven't let StreamYard have permission to see what. Let me see what your name is. You ask, what are the prices on sketches? Can I request a character? We will actually have a claim coming up. And this is for remaining claims. So these claims will be put on a list. We're actually going to be ending the stream soon, but this is an open claim for Maria. And you will make your request. So are we capping it at a certain number, Ken, or?
And by the way, Facebook user, the price is at the bottom. It's $150, and these are bus sketches on A4
plus shipping and 4% processing fee.
Marie, is there a number that we're capping it at for you?
We're all talking about it.
Okay.
How many do you want? Per farli dopo quando finisce.
We have 2 so far.
5 massimo facciamo testa.
So if it's possible, 5 for me and 5 for Marco.
Okay.
So we now have the Marco claim up. So please, Murdoch, I know you claim Maria and add stuff you did as well. So you two can put in your characters. For everybody else, please put claim with the character you want.
And for who?
And for who?
I think 80 stuff. Have you ordered with us before? I think Murdoch has.
I have Murdoch. I don't know who 80 stuff is. Wilson, if you say Jane Foster, I'm going to love you so much.
That was complete sarcasm.
Colossus X79, please say who you're claiming for, because both are available right now. Okay, claim Marco.
Wilson
is claim Marco.
David.
I think we're full on. No, we have 4 on Marco.
Oh, Jesus. Hold.
2 for Maria. This is going to get confusing if people don't start giving us characters with these 2.
So Murdoch and
Murdoch and 80 stuff
were for Maria.
So then I have Wilson.
Ignite Gaming,
David,
Desmond,
Colossus,
Wilson, Ty.
Wilson.
And there's 1, so we have 1 Marco left and 3 Maria. And please, for those of you that we've accepted the claims on, please give us the character.
David Desmond. Ken loves to make my life.
5 p.m. Eastern, the return of Ken.
I've been here the whole time.
Maria?
So it would be 2 figures, right? Would you want them on the same paper? And I mean, we have space.
Yeah, Annika's good for this.
Right. So Murdoch, if you would like, since we didn't fill up, you can definitely claim 2 if you would like. And we can do that. Would you like them on both or on 1 each?
Oh, David Desmond with the Savage Land.
Savage Land Black Canary. Ooh.
Wow. Look what you started, Avi. Look what you started, Avi.
Annika, I'm gonna let you kind of take over this part since
Okay.
you're the one that's got to invoice all these people.
Colossus
So,
wants-
Murdoch, it would be the price for 2 characters. Is that okay with you?
Yes. Same paper.
So 2 claims, 1 each. 1 for Marco, and character is going to be Ghost
And Marco is now full.
Who Facebook user? Can you type your name in for me, please? All right, so
Yes.
Murdoch, I will set you down for 2 characters with Maria, not Archie. Betty and Veronica, correct?
Yep. And David Desmond wants Savage Land Black Canary.
Oh gosh.
And we're waiting to hear who Facebook user is. So it's the 2 claims, 1 each, 1 Marco, 1 Maria. And character is going to be Ghost Rider, 1 Danny Ketch, the other Johnny Blaze. They can pick who is doing who. But we need your name, Ghost Rider.
And Annika, Colossus wants Sandman's Death.
I got that. I need Ignite. I need Wilson. And I need Add Stuff. I need your characters, please. And Facebook user who is claiming 1 for Marco and 1 for Maria, I need your name. Ignite Green Arrow.
Facebook user is Miguel A. Otero. Miguel Otero.
Oh, interesting, Wilson. So, Miguel, I don't think I have your email. If you could please send me a private message or a DM with your email, I can go ahead and get that for you.
Annika Ito on Facebook.
Wilson wants Jade Nguyen. Cheshire. How do you spell Cheshire?
Oh, there's a special post up.
Stop it, Ken.
Last chance.
Snow Ghost Riders. Yanni.
Oh, it's too much fun doing that shit.
And I just want to say thank you so much, Marco and Maria, for being on tonight or today afternoon.
Tonight for them, for sure.
Tonight for them,
Thank you
yes.
so much.
We'll see you there.
Thanks to you. It has been a pleasure.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure to see you guys.
And then I'm
Hang out.
just waiting. Oh, sorry.
I was
I'm
gonna say,
just waiting
hang-
for Add Stuff to let me know their name and what they would like. And Add Stuff, or you can, if you don't want to claim in the comments, you can send an email to 4ccomic@gmail.com. And we will get you on.
Is Ad Stuff the only one?
Add Stuff is the only one.
That's me. That's me.
Oh, okay.
I'm Annika Otto. That's not my last name.
What did I say? Oh,
Annika
sorry.
Otto.
It auto corrected. That's funny.
Annika Otto. That's
Ito.
actually her art name.
ITO.
And Add Stuff, I'm still waiting to hear from you, buddy. Friend. Pal.
Maybe they are.
I lied. I don't need to hear from you. Thank you.
Oh, they reached out?
Yeah.
Perfect. What'd they pick?
Rogue. 90s Rogue.
And also the
Oh, Bacon, they did.
Oh, his comments are. Oh.
Oh,
Ready
claim.
for topic markers for the Great Tones.
Look at that Batman. That's phenomenal.
Oh, boy.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay.
Well, Murr, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hang out after we end so we can wrap up. But I want to thank Becker, Annika, Bacon for hanging out with us on a Sunday. And remember, Tuesday we're going to do our first inaugural, whatever we're going to call it.
Wheel of Sneezes.
At 7 p.m. East on the 4C channel. So thanks everybody for coming out for a Saturday, and we will see you real soon.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Guys. Bye.